The Van Buren Dollhouse kit contains precision die-cut plywood pieces for the assembly of the dollhouse shown above. The scale is 1 inch to 1 foot, and no nails or screws are required for the assembly. Once assembled and decorated, the dollhouse will provide you and your family with hours of enjoyment. Kit contains 23 die-cut wood sheets, 2 pre-cut plastic window sheets, sandpaper, and instructions. Other supplies you may want to have on hand are any all-purpose white woodworking glue or hot glue gun, pencil, ruler, masking tape, utility knife, old newspapers, and any hinges or hardware you may desire. Before assembly, the most important thing to do, both before and during the assembly, is to read and follow the directions, step by step, in the order that we have written them. Refer to the illustrated diagram sheet enclosed and mark the pieces lightly with pencil for identification. As you remove each piece from its sheet, be sure to sand it thoroughly. Use extra care when sanding with the grain of the wood, as it may tend to splinter. You may have to modify the directions slightly depending on the type of hardware you choose to use on the doors. Painting. Although it is preferable to paint most of the dollhouse when it is completely assembled, there are several stages at which point parts need to be painted. This is noted throughout the directions and are marked with an asterisk. When painting, be sure not to get paint in the slots or on any part of the tabs. To avoid this, place masking tape over the areas. Let the pieces dry thoroughly, away from heat, before assembling them. A. Floors and partitions. 1. Remove and prepare the floors and partitions from sheets 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Strip out slots and waste. Remove, mark, and save partition doors. 2. Using a pencil and ruler, draw light lines on the pieces from sheets 1, 2, 4, and 5 to continue the long slots across the entire sheet. These lines will mark the floor and wall areas of the rooms and indicate where the glue should be applied. If desired, you may paint or decorate the walls, floors, and ceilings at this time. 3. Apply glue to the long slots and along the pencil lines of the first 2 floors and partitions. 4. Place the first floor on the table with the tabs, front, facing towards you. Hold the partition from sheet 4 with the tabs up and slide into the left long slot of the first floor. Then slide the partition from sheet 5, tabs up, into the long right slot. 5. Slide the second floor, smooth side up, into the long slots in the middle of each partition. 6. Lay the assembly on its back with the front tabs of both floors facing up. Apply glue along the tab edge of the partitions and attach the third floor, tabs up. 7. Remove the house front from sheet 14 and strip away all small slots and the long slot under the front doors. Leave doors and windows intact. Without glue, set this piece on top of the assembly, lining up slots and tabs. Attaching the front in this manner will help the partitions and floors to dry square. Set aside and remove front when dry. B. Doors. 1. Gather the 4 partition doors that you had set aside earlier. Sand them to fit comfortably in the door openings, allowing extra room if you plan to paint the doors. No biting. Hey. Oh my God. Paint or stain the doors one side at a time and allow to dry thoroughly. Apply any additional hardware or decoration. 2. Glue or hinge the doors in place. 3. Remove and sand the 2 front doors to fit. Remove the front door trim from sheet 6. Asterisk. Paint or stain the doors and trim. Glue trim to the front of each door with small openings at top. Apply any additional hardware. If you are going to hinge the doors, they should be applied to the trim panel of the doors and outside house wall. Glue or hinge front doors in place, being sure to leave sufficient room along the bottom 1/4 inch of the doors for the long slot needed to attach the house front. 5. Very carefully remove the 2 French doors from above the front doors. Remove and discard wood from door windows. Carefully remove the French door backings from sheet 19 and discard wood from window openings. Sand to fit. Asterisk. Paint the smooth sides of the doors and backings. Set aside to dry. 6. Apply glue to unpainted sides of doors and backings. Remove the 2 long French door windows from the plastic window sheet. Sandwich 1 window between each door, front, and back. 7. Apply any additional hardware. Glue or hinge in place. C. Windows. 1. Remove the 2 house sides from both sheets 13. Strip and discard wood from slots and window openings, and do the same to the front of the house. Asterisk. Paint both sides of the strips between the window panes on all 8 windows. You may wish to decorate the inside and outside walls of the house front and sides at this time. 2. Remove the 4 small and 4 large window panes from the plastic sheet. Place the house front and sides on the table with the interior walls facing up. Apply 1/8 inch of glue along the outside edge of each window, not each pane. Press the appropriate plastic window in place on each and allow glue to dry. 3. Locate sheet 7. Leave all pieces intact except the wood in the window openings. Asterisk. Paint the strips between the window panes on both sides of each gable. You may wish to paint the interior and exterior walls of each gable also at this time. 4. Place sheet 7 face down and apply glue 1/8 inch along edge of window. Remove 2 arch window panes from the plastic sheet and place 1 over each window. Allow to dry. D. Interior window and door trim. Asterisk. All trim should be painted on the smooth side and allowed to dry before attaching to the house. 1. Remove the interior gable window trims from both sheets 6. Asterisk. Place next to sheet 7 on newspaper, paint, and allow to dry. Paint edges of trim too. 2. As you remove the following pieces of interior trim, place them on newspaper next to the appropriate house side or front. Mark the name of the piece on the newspaper next to it. This will make it easier to identify the pieces after they have been painted. Remove these pieces of interior trim. 8. Large window trim sides from sheet 10. 2. Front door trim sides from sheets 10. 1. Front door top trim from sheet 11. 2. French door trim sides from sheet 11. 1. French door trim top from sheet 11. 16. Window top and bottom trim from sheets 8. 8 small window trim sides from sheets 8. 3. Place the front and sides of the house and sheet 7 gables face down on newspaper. 4. Apply glue to the unpainted sides of the gable window trim and press in position on sheet 7. 5. For small and large windows, work on one window at a time. Glue the side trims on first, butting them up against the edge of the window, and then glue on the tops and bottoms as illustrated. Repeat for all 8 windows. 6. Apply glue to the unpainted side of the interior side trim for the front doors. Position the trim on the wall, butted up against the top edge and side of the door opening, and not next to the long slot. Glue top trim in place. 7. Repeat the same method for the interior French door trim, applying sides first. E. Exterior window and door trim. 1. Remove and mark the following exterior trim pieces as instructed in Part D, Step 2. 8 window trim bottoms from sheets 8. 8 window trim tops from sheets 6. 2 triangular gable trims from sheets 6. 2 gable window trims from sheets 6. 1 French door top from sheet 11. 2 French door sides from sheet 11. 1 front door top from sheet 11. 1 front door 1/4 inch trim top from sheet 11. 8 small window side trim from sheets 10. 8 large window side trim from sheets 10. 2 front door 1/4 inch side trim from sheets 10. 2 front door side trims from sheets 10. Asterisk. Paint the front and edges of the trim and allow to dry. If you haven't painted the exterior wall of the gables, house sides, and front, it is advisable to do so at this time. 2. Remove the 2 large triangular gables from sheet 7 and strip away the slots on each. Apply glue to the unpainted side of the window trim and press in place over the outside of each window. Apply glue to the unpainted side of the small triangular gable trim and position it above the window trim at the peak of the gable. Be sure that this trim does not extend over the edge of the gable or the tabs, otherwise it will interfere with the assembly of the roof. 3. Apply glue to the unpainted side of all window bottoms and position in place, centered under each window. Next, apply glue to the window sides and position each one butted up against the window and window bottoms, as illustrated. Glue window tops in place. 4. There are 2 layers of trim to be placed around the front doors. The wider trim is glued directly to the house front, and the 1/4 inch decorative trim is glued on top of it. Apply glue to the backs of the wider side trim. Position the trim in place with the bottom lining up with the bottom edge of the house front, and the side of the trim butting up against the door edge. Be sure that you can still open the doors if desired. 5. Glue the wide top trim directly above the doors and between the side trim. If the trim is applied too high, it will obstruct the placement of the balcony floor. 6. Apply glue to the 1/4 inch decorative side trim strips and center them over each side trim. Glue the 1/4 inch top trim to the top edge of the wider top door trim as illustrated. 7. Glue the French door side trim to each side of the French doors. Glue and place French door top trim above. 7. Glue the French door side trim to each side of the French doors. Glue and place the French door top trim above them, centered over the doors. F. Balcony. 1. Keep the front of the house lying face up on your work table. Remove the balcony floor from sheet 17, 2 balcony supports from sheet 7, long balcony railing from sheet 9, 2 short balcony railings from sheets 6, and 3 balcony handrails from sheet 11. Asterisk. Paint both sides of all pieces and let dry. 2. Apply glue to the tabbed edge of the balcony floor and position into slots above front door. 3. Apply glue along 2 straight sides of each balcony support. Position these under the balcony floor so that the short edge rests against the wall of the house and the long edge is supporting the balcony floor. The supports should be evenly placed under the floor, about 1/4 inch from each edge. 4. Apply glue to 1 short edge and 1 long edge of each short balcony railing. Position them with the smooth sides out and place them 1/8 inch in from the side edge of the balcony floor, but other edge against house. 5. Apply glue to the remaining short edges of the side railings and along 1 long edge of long railing. Position long railing with glued edge along floor and ends butting up against the short railings. 6. Apply glue to 1 side of short handrails. Center over short railings, butting 1 edge up against house. Glue long handrail over long balcony railing, squaring up corners where it meets the short handrails. G. Curved staircases. 1. Remove and mark the following curved staircase pieces as instructed in Part D, Step 2. 2 stair sides from sheet 6. From sheet 7, 1 second tread of second floor stairs, 1 third tread of second floor stairs, 1 second tread of first floor stairs, 1 third tread of first floor stairs. From sheets 8, 4 risers and 4 treads of second floor stairs, 1 first and 1 last second floor riser. These pieces are the same size. From sheet 9, 1 first tread of first floor stairs and 1 first tread of second floor stairs. From sheets 10, 4 risers and 4 treads of first floor stairs, 1 first and 1 last riser of first floor stairs. Note: separate the second floor stair pieces from those for the first floor, putting 1 stair side with each. The first floor stairs are 1 inch wider than the second floor stairs. Be sure to mark each piece on newspaper so it can be identified after painting. Asterisk. Paint or finish stair pieces and allow to dry before assembly. 2. Position the floor and partition assembly so it is right side up with the back, floor edges without tabs, facing towards you. The second floor staircase will be assembled first between the partitions on the second floor. The first, bottom step will be closest to you near the edge of the house. 3. Gather together all pieces for the second floor staircase. Apply glue to long tabbed side, bottom, and short tabbed side, top of stair side. Install into slots in floors, remembering that bottom of staircase is nearest you. 4. Apply glue to the edges of 2 short and 1 long side of the first riser. Position it at the front of the staircase so it is wedged between the left partition and the stair side and is touching the floor next to the house edge. Apply glue along first stair tread, square, on tab edge, to the top of the first riser and the adjacent edge of the stair side. Position tread in place with tab in wall slot. 5. Next, glue tab edge of second tread and the first notch in the stair side. Set in place with tab in wall and point in stair side notch. Apply glue to all edges of second riser and position it under second tread, following the angle it makes and wedging it between the wall and side. 6. Glue the third tread in place the same way. Then glue the third riser angled under it. Apply glue to 1 long and 2 short edges of regular stair riser. Position it on top of third tread along back edge. 7. Apply glue to each remaining stair tread as illustrated and attach 1 riser to each. You should now have 4 tread riser assemblies, one of which has the last riser on it. Install each in the staircase with the last one on top. 8. Turn the floor and partition assembly so the front tabbed side faces you. Install the first floor staircase in the same manner, following steps 3 through 7 using the first floor pieces. H. Closets. The closets are located behind each staircase. Remove the closet walls and doors from sheet 12. Asterisk. Paint and prepare the pieces. 2. Sand doors to fit and hinge or glue in place, adding any additional hardware desired. 3. Apply glue to the edges of all sides of closet walls, not on door, and position in place under each staircase. Asterisk. You may want to paint the attic floor now. I. Attic. 1. Remove the attic partition with door from sheet 9. Asterisk. Prepare and paint. 2. Sand door to fit and hinge or glue in place. Glue partition and door assembly with tab edge to the slots on the 3rd floor. 3. Remove the 2 attic partitions from sheets 6. Prepare and apply glue to the tabbed edges. Position into slots on floor with rear of each partition facing rear of house. Lightly tape walls together while glue is drying and remove when dry. J. Closet, attic, and partition door trim. 1. Remove the following trim pieces. Identify them by marking the back sides. Remove from sheets 8, 16 partition door side trims, 8 partition door tops, 2 attic door tops, 8 closet and attic partition door side trims. Remove 2 closet door top trims from sheet 15. Asterisk. Paint and allow to dry before assembly. 2. Glue 2 partition door side trims next to 1 partition door and 1 top trim above the door. Repeat on both sides of each partition door on the 1st and 2nd floors. 3. Repeat the same procedure, installing trim to both sides of the attic partition door and the front side of each closet. K. Front and sides of house. Place the floor and partition assembly on its back. Apply glue to the tabbed edges of the first, second, and third floors and the top tab edge of the house front and sides. Attach the front and sides to the floors. Set assembly upright and allow to dry. L. Roof and gables. 1. Position the roof gables onto the third floor tabs at the front of the house without glue. Mark the edge of the third floor with pencil where the gable ends in the middle. Remove the gables and apply glue along the edge of the third floor up to the marks you made. Don't apply glue along the middle. 2. Attach both gables to the house with the exterior trim facing out. Match tabs and slots. 3. Remove the rear roof support from sheet 11. Apply glue on the longest edge and insert tabs in the third floor slots. The 2 attic partition walls will butt up against the support. Glue where they meet. You may find it helpful to tape the support in place while drying. 4. Remove the 2 rectangular and opposite embossed roof panels from sheets 16. Strip out all slots. The widest slot in each panel is for the chimney and should be positioned towards the rear of the house. Apply glue to the 2 short tab edges of the roof support and corresponding edges of the gables. Attach a roof panel to each side, lining up slots and tabs. If the panel is on correctly, it won't extend past the peak of the gable. 5. Remove the other 3 embossed roof panels from sheet 15, strip out slots. Apply glue to the tab edge of the left gable and position left roof panel on it, referring to the completed picture of the house. 6. Remove 1 roof truss from sheet 17. Apply glue to the tab edges. From the underside of the left roof, push the truss up into the slots on both roof panels. 7. Hold the large center roof panel so the longest edge is pointing up, embossed side facing you. Apply glue to the right side edge. Insert these tabs into the 1/4 inch slots in the triangular right roof panel from the embossed side. 8. Apply glue to tabbed edge of the right gable and tabbed edge of the center roof panel. Insert center and right panels into left roof panel and right gable. Remove other roof truss from sheet 17, glue, and insert under right roof. M. Flat roof and widow's walk. 1. From sheet 17, remove the flat roof, 2 short trapdoor sides, 2 long trapdoor sides, and the trapdoor lid. Discard waste and slots. Apply glue to one edge of each trapdoor side and arrange around trapdoor opening on roof. Glue or hinge the trapdoor to these pieces. The trapdoor overhangs the opening on all 4 sides. 2. Apply glue to top edges of attic partitions and top tabbed edge of roof support. Set completed flat roof on top, lining up tabs and slots. 3. Remove 2 long and 2 short widow's walk railings and 2 short and 2 long handrails for the same from sheets 8. Apply glue along one long edge of each railing and place around flat roof. Glue the short handrails onto the short railings and then glue the long handrails in place. Square up the corners where they meet. Put stairs in the house so that the bottom edge rests on the 3rd floor and the top edge butts up against the underside of the flat roof and roof support. Glue in place. O. Chimneys. 1. Remove all chimney pieces from sheet 18. Apply glue to the edges of the 2 longest sides of the chimney sides and attach to the chimney fronts and backs as illustrated. 2. Punch out small squares from chimney tops and use with the other flue sides to surround each flue opening. Allow to dry. 3. Glue all edges of the chimney tops and recess into the rectangular opening in the chimney. Leave on its side to dry. 4. Apply glue to the slanted edges of the chimney sides and the tab edge of the back. Insert tab in slot on roof to secure chimney. P. Banisters and railings for stairs. P. Banisters and railings for stairs. Remove the short 2nd floor banister, 5 posts, from sheet 9 and the long banister for the 2nd floor from sheet 15. Apply glue to the bottom of posts and along straight edges of each. No glue on the knob edge of the long banister. Line up the short railing along the 2nd floor stairwell, flush with the stairwell and partition wall. Butt the long banister up against the edge of the stairwell and meeting the short banister. 2. Remove the short 3rd floor banister from sheet 9 and the long 3rd floor banister from sheet 15. Repeat the same procedure as in step 1, except installing banister around the 3rd floor stairwell. 3. Remove all 4 handrails from sheet 11 and glue to the tops of the banisters. 4. Carefully remove 1 slanted banister from sheet 8. Apply glue to the bottom of each post and to inside of railing near the knob. Attach it to the 1st floor stair treads and 2nd floor banister, aligning the top posts of each banister. Remove the other slanted banister from the other sheet 8. Apply the 2nd floor stairs in the same way. 5. Remove the handrails from sheets 8 and glue to the slanted banisters, thick end toward the bottom. Now that your dollhouse is assembled, you may touch up any painted areas where the tabs and slots came through. It is all ready for you to finish painting, decorating, and furnishing. 8005 The Van Buren Dollhouse Kit, copyright Greenleaf Steel Rule Die Corporation, Chenevus, New York, 12155. Made and printed in the USA.